Hey, what's up everyone? eRivera94 back with another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Mezco 112 Collective Aquaman by DC, of course, Mezco Toys. And yeah, before we begin, just want to say happy holidays to everybody. Hope you guys are having a good one. So let's get to it here. Front of the box, very nice. Got the orange and green classic colors. This is of course based off of the comic book and not the movie with what's his name, Momoa. And then here's the back side, so clearly you can see it's the comic book version. We're going to get into it right now. Alright, and here we have our Aquaman out of the box, and before we get into this thing, just want to give a shout out to onestoptoyshop.com. Once again, you can pick up your Mezco toys at onestoptoyshop.com. Links down below to their social medias and their website and all that good stuff. He got him in super quick. He's been getting in the new Mezcos very earlier than the big retailers and all that. So if you definitely are one of those people that gotta get your Mezco fix first or before the rest of the collectors out there, then yeah, definitely hit up One Stop Toy Shop. And don't forget, you can get $10 off if you sign up for a newsletter. You get a $10 coupon actually, so you get 10 bucks off of whatever you want. Off the site, because he sells other things too. But anyways, alright, into the figure here. First and foremost, I love the colors, the vibrant colors, beautiful. It looks great. And then the cloth, the tailoring, the material they use for this is the thing that's going to stand out about this figure. As soon as you open it, it's the first thing that pops out, is because it's something that I haven't seen before with Mezco. So I really don't know how to describe it in terms of the glossy little pieces on the cloth. Anybody out there could help me out. I'm sure there is a name for it. I don't know. It's hard to describe, to be honest with you guys, but it feels cool and it looks cool. It's a really nice detail they added. It just gives it that much more detail. You know, it looks great. And then the pants, it's a different texturing there, but you definitely see it and feel it. So I just think they executed it very well. And then the seams are the best that you could really do with such thick material, because when you add the cloth plus that, you know, that hard rubbery plastic material to make the texture both on the shirt and the bottom, you know, for the legs, it makes it very thick. So I think they did a good job with the seam. I mean, that's the best you're gonna do with a 1/12 scale figure, to be honest. See, there's a seam on the back and there, and then there's one here that's almost hidden under the belt. So that's cool. I like that. But yeah, definitely that looks good. We got glossy boots and glossy gloves, so that's cool. And this is how he comes packed in, with a pair of fists and this head right here. He does have two other heads, some more hands, and a couple accessories. We're going to get into that right now, so get him to stand there. So here are the other hands. We have a pair of grabbing hands, so he can grab any object or weapon. We have these open hands, and then lastly we have our swimming hands, because we've got to have hands to swim around. So these are nice, and these are going to go very well with his alternate heads, which are meant to look like he's underwater. So you see his hair is kind of like floating or flowing. It's meant to look like he's underwater, and his hair is just, you know, waving around. So that's a nice added detail. It looks great. I think it looks realistic. And the face came out real good. Here you can really see the face a little closer in detail, and the hair. So the paint's done well too. And then here's the other head, our last and final head, also meant to look like he's underwater, but we have a very emotional expression there. He's yelling or screaming, or he's in attack mode. So that looks real good. I like them both. So only one head is for when he's on land or not in the water. And as for actual weapons and accessories, we have the Trident of Neptune. Nice sculpt there. It's all gold painted the same. There's no, you know, two tones or any shading in it, but still looks good. You see the texture on the staff or the pole and on the end right here. So that's cool. And then we have a shoulder strap or a harness that goes across his chest. We got a little shoulder piece, and then this goes across his chest right there. And then we have a little holster for his trident on the back. This does unplug, so it's a little easier to put on him. And lastly, we have the Crown of Atlantis. So that's cool. We have a magnet on the back there, you can see. So it'll just, pop on. You don't have to, there you go. So as you saw, it just attaches on. You can move it around a little bit, adjust it perfectly so it looks better, but it's not going anywhere. It's just held on with the magnet, which is nice, and you can't even tell that there's a magnet on that forehead. So that's very nice. So every head you're able to put on the crown. Alright, and here's a look at him with that shoulder piece. I'm not sure if there's an actual name for this thing, but even on the box it just says it's a crossbody strap with shoulder pad. That's literally how they name it on the box. So yeah, I don't know if there is, but it fits very nicely, nice and snug, perfect fit. Doesn't go. I mean, you can move it around, but it's not, it's not going to be annoying or anything. So it looks good. That looks nice. And then last but not least, we'll put on the crown, and that will finish the look here, just like that. That looks very nice. Actually, what will finish the look is the trident. So first we'll put the trident on the back, see how that fits. Looks like it's a snug fit. So you can get him like this, or you can get him like this. So we got the trident in his hand. I got it on his shoulder, but it still looks good. You can just have it, or he's holding it straight down too. Alright, so let's check out the articulation of Aquaman here. The head is the separate head and neck piece, so it's not a combo, it's not combined. It's separate, so that's always nice. He can look up, so it's a ball joint until it pops off right there. He can look down and left and right 360 degrees. Get a little head tilt right here. When the shoulder piece is on, of course you're going to have a lot of hindering, so that's not really going to work. So in that case, if you have it on, only his left arm is going to move forward and back. But even so, I mean, he gets about that far before it gets a little too scary, and it might like mess up the the cloth. You don't want to ruin it, but in and out it looks pretty good, pretty far. Go down, there is a bicep swivel hidden underneath there. It looks like we have, I think that, yeah, that's a double jointed elbow, but it looks like we're only really getting a little bit, past 90 degrees, a little more there, so it's not too bad. And then there's a swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Diaphragm joint that swivels, goes back and forward. There's a waist swivel too, goes back and forward as well. The leg will kick forward about this far, yeah, and then back, in and out about that far. So he does a pretty decent split. Then we have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, also a hinge at the ankle with a pivot and a swivel at the ankle too. How does he stack up next to some other figures? Let's check it out. So put him onto the side over here, and first we're gonna throw in a couple Batmans. Why not? We have Batman. This is the Ascending Knight, I believe. PX exclusive. And he stands a little taller, I think. I want to say, I mean, his ears make it look like he's taller. I think Aquaman might be a little taller if you don't count the ears. I'm actually going to flip Aquaman to this side because it's getting crazy with that trident getting in the way. And here we have the Sovereign Knight Onyx edition of Batman. Next up, we got him next to the Stealth Gomez. Then we got a member of the Pink Skull's Chaos Club. And I still have all my horror figures out from my Freddy Krueger review, so I might as well, why not throw in Michael Myers. We have Jason, and of course we have Freddy Krueger, and a couple of other random figures to finish off. We have the Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson, and the Marvel Legends Thor. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for my review of the Mezco 112 Collective Aquaman DC comic books, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not done so already, and as always, have a great day.